They would end them getting duped 99% of the time, which is extraordinary claims require extraordinary evidence, and though that which can be asserted without evidence can be dismissed without evidence.
Layne Norton is a scientist, record-setting bodybuilder, and author specializing in nutrition. Given we both have a passion for setting the medical record straight, and we've had a few minor social media spats ourselves, I invited him on the podcast to debate the validity of healthcare gurus, how to spot BS in the nutritional space, and perhaps more importantly, what his take is on the Ozempification of weight loss. Okay, because I, not too long ago, had an endocrinologist, an obesity medicine specialist, who said that the world has changed so much so that her belief that almost everybody should be on a medication to aid in weight loss, like a GLP-1 medication.
So I think the argument for that, if I had to make the devil's advocate argument for that, would be we definitely live in an obesogenic environment. We've got to get people in a calorie deficit and sustain the calorie deficit. And has been, in my mind, you can never really prove anything in science, but there's enough convincing data to support it that I feel very comfortable saying I'd bet my life on it. So calories in, calories out is valid. You have all these cohorts on, people who try to lose weight, or these randomized control trials of people who do lose weight. And we know that most of them put it back on. We have a weight maintenance problem because 6 out of every 7 obese people will lose a significant amount of body weight in their life. But one thing that I thought was really interesting, and this came up in the subjective stuff, was they identified, most of them, that they felt like they had to form a new identity. So really what that says to me is whatever sort of methodology you choose, any of it can work if you can stick to it long term. You have to restrict somehow, but you should probably choose the form of restriction that feels least restrictive to you. So, this is where you get into the nuance of stuff where we have to be very careful with the verbiage we use, because you can create scenarios where people will start avoiding things that are actually pretty healthy for them based on these hard rules. And then they start doing even crazier stuff, and you see it